Welcome back. Today we're tackling a timeless question. What does it mean to live a truly good life? The ancient Greeks, especially Aristotle, were obsessed with this. He outlined 3 paths to happiness: the life of pleasure, the life of honor, and the life of contemplation. Let's see how these play out today. First up, the life of pleasure. Probably the most familiar path in our modern world. This is about maximizing enjoyment and minimizing pain, great food, fun experiences, and chasing good times. Aristotle understood the appeal, but he also saw the limits. Sensory pleasures are fleeting. That donut tastes great, but the satisfaction fades fast. Chasing pleasure can feel like running on a treadmill, always needing more but never feeling truly satisfied. Think of celebrities who seem to have it all: wealth, fame, endless parties. Yet many still struggle with anxiety and emptiness. True happiness, Aristotle argued, can't be bought or endlessly experienced through pleasure alone. The life of pleasure also makes us dependent on external things for happiness. If we're always seeking the next high, whether it's sugar, shopping, or social media likes, we become trapped by our desires. This isn't to say pleasure is bad. Enjoying life is important. But Aristotle believed it shouldn't be our only focus. Building your life on pleasure is like building a house on sand. It might look good for a while, but it won't last. So, while pleasure has its place, it's not the foundation for a truly good life. Let's look at the next path. If pleasure isn't enough, what about the life of honor? This path is about achievement, recognition, and respect. It's the drive to climb the ladder, break records, or be admired for your accomplishments. Politicians, athletes, entrepreneurs, many chase honor, hoping it brings fulfillment. Being recognized feels great and can motivate us to do amazing things. But Aristotle saw a problem. The life of honor depends on others' opinions. Your self-worth is tied to applause and approval, which can vanish overnight. Imagine a social media influencer whose happiness rises and falls with likes and comments. When the algorithm changes or trends shift, that validation disappears. This constant need for approval can leave you anxious and insecure. And it's not just influencers. Politicians, artists, and academics can all fall into this trap. Their happiness is tethered to public opinion, which is always changing. Aristotle believed real fulfillment comes from within, not from chasing external validation. Honor has its place, but it shouldn't drive everything we do. Building your life on others' opinions is risky. It looks impressive, but it's fragile. So, if pleasure and honor aren't enough, what's left? Let's explore Aristotle's third path. Finally, we reach Aristotle's favorite, the life of contemplation. This path is about seeking wisdom, understanding, and truth. It's not about sitting alone in silence, it's about engaging deeply with ideas and the world. Think of scientists chasing discoveries, writers exploring human emotion, or teachers inspiring curiosity. These are people who find joy in learning and growing. The life of contemplation is an inward journey, cultivating your mind and character. Fulfillment comes from pursuing wisdom, not fleeting pleasures or public praise. And you don't have to be a philosopher to live this way. Anyone can approach life with curiosity and a desire to learn. It's about finding joy in discovery, meaningful conversations, and expanding your perspective. Imagine a park ranger who finds wonder in nature, or a musician who pours their soul into their art. Their fulfillment comes from understanding, creating, and sharing, not just from external rewards. The life of contemplation isn't about escaping the world, but engaging with it more deeply. It's about nurturing wonder, curiosity, and a lifelong love of learning. According to Aristotle, this path leads to eudaimonia, a state of flourishing and living well. It's the most enduring form of happiness. So, while pleasure and honor have their roles, contemplation offers something deeper. It's about aligning your life with your values and seeking meaning beyond the surface. The life of contemplation is open to everyone every day. It's a path of growth, reflection, and true fulfillment. Which path speaks to you? Let's wrap up. So those are Aristotle's 3 paths: pleasure, honor, and contemplation. Most of us blend these paths at different times, but Aristotle's message is clear. True happiness comes from living in line with our deepest values. It's about growing our minds, character, and relationships, and finding joy in something bigger than ourselves. Which path do you relate to most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on your own journey to a good life. Thanks for watching.